Texas Chainsaw Massacre was inspired by the true story of Ed Gein, who was a boy with an extremely controlling and religious mother that kept him away from quotidian life to seclude him from the sin that prevailed women. But why do writers, producers, and directors of horror films often rely on religion to help them tell a scary story? According to Cohen, the author of Secretariat, there's prevalence within secularization and ambivalence. Christians' main fear nowadays is the secularization, while atheists feel that over-involvement of religious institutions such as the church is our main issue along with those who trust in them. Religious imagery exists in horror films because we are compelled by and fearful of religion, according to Cohen. Regan McNeil's self-harming with the cross is a great example of how horror films play tricks on the mind by triggering fears and emotions to cause reaction. These films often reach their audience through core beliefs and values, most commonly known as religion.
You know what she did?
Curse of blood would never have come on her. She may have been tempted by the Antichrist. She may have committed the sin of lustful thoughts.
No, Ma.
Oh, don't lie to me, Carrietta. Don't you know by now I can see inside you? I can see the sin as surely as God.
In the famous horror movie Carrie, she has received her period, which causes her mom to assume that she has sinned. Carrie is told to repent even though she has not sinned. Audience may familiarize with this scene when being reprimanded, especially when involving God within the punishment. Carrie is locked in the closet with a crucifix and feels no comfort as we notice his face looks sinister. Her shelter then turns into fear. Our best award-winning horror films have been based on true events like The Conjuring. Goosebumps trigger our fear, our faith, and emotions just by learning this exists somewhere within us. But do we stop watching to avoid our raised hearts, sweaty palms, and nightmares? Most of us don't. Filmmakers knowingly rely on religious beliefs to trick your mind. In other words, horror builds on natural moral law that God has written in our hearts. Michael Strauzer, author of Sin is the True Horror, claims that with or without admitting, nearly all horror tales explore the consequence of ignoring or opposing God's law, which explains why many horror plots are based on biblical events and Christian teaching.
Servant of God! Tell me your 6 names! We are the ones who dwell within.
Honey, who shoshohen, betokai, sukwi, and hobby tobbit in the road. And I case a parothin and you die. Mikliyo, anablio. And I am Lucifer, the devil in the flesh.
This scene from the film The Exorcism of Emily Rose is a great example of a literal call to evil powers. It causes the audience to feel uncomfortable. This movie is also based on true happenings. The next scene is from The Conjuring, a film about the child's face when trying to defeat the demon that often disguises itself as other beings. In this scene, the demon is disguised as a nun to mock and weaken the protagonist's Catholic faith, but in the end of the film, her faith only grows stronger and the demon is defeated. Christian religion is one of horror film's greatest tactics. It triggers memories, beliefs, and a sense of reality. Armando Maggi, author of Christian Demonology and Contemporary American Popular Culture, believes that there are 6 types of fears we encounter, therefore used in film. Fear of change in the sacred order, fear of sacred places, fear of death, of dying badly, and of not remaining dead, fear of evil that is both externalized and internalized, fear of fanatism and power of religion, and finally, fear of the flesh and the powerlessness of religion.